The Pioneer Award is bestowed upon those distinguished individuals who have over the years taken the lead and contributed substantially to the health, growth, and development of the South Florida theater community. The 2020 Pioneer Award is being presented to Matt Stabile. Yes, God. And asking for nominations, three, not one, not two, three, baby. 3 people nominated Matt for this award. Matt, you are loved. In case you didn't know, baby, you are loved out here in these streets. Okay? They mentioned his work in helping build the community, both before pandemic and at the start of the pandemic, by providing an opportunity for theater workers to earn money through the original Online Monologue Festival. In her nomination, Margaret Ledford praised Matt's quick thinking and generous spirit, leading the arts community into awareness and action. Here to perform for Matt is Randall Swinton, who wrote this piece, Super People, for the second original Online Monologue Festival, aka OOMF 2.
Whoa, okay, all right. Breathe, take it easy. Try to calm down. Look, I know it's scary. I'm scared too. Try to use little sparks of inspiration to keep yourself calm and motivated. Look, honestly, we could all use something to find peace in this crazy noise of the world. Some people use meditation, prayer, music. Do you want to know what my inspiration was when I was your age? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it is the man of tomorrow, the man of steel, Superman. Faster than a speeding... you know how the saying goes. Did you know that the S on his chest doesn't just stand for Superman? It is actually a family crest from his home planet of Krypton. A symbol that stands for hope. Think about it, man. To be in so much danger, to have all the odds stacked against you, to be at the literal point of despair, and then the symbol of hope comes swooping down from the sky above to rescue you in his big, strong blue arms. You can't imagine how many times I've wished I was in one of those comic books instead of being here. Here in the real world, where you realize that your problems are not the length of just a comic book page, where the situations that you and your loved ones are in are not highlighted in bright colors or fancy illustrations, where there is no man in blue who's going to swoop down from the sky above and rescue you from this nightmare, or bring back any of the people that you've already lost. It's hard to bring yourself out of that headspace, trust me, I know. But what if I stopped looking to the sky above for the symbol to come down? What if I saw a school that opened its closed doors to serve meals to kids who their families can't always afford meals at home? Or what if I saw a nurse who was brave enough to go into work every day, fighting for the health of others, regardless of the risks that she could bring to herself or bring to her family back home? What if I saw individuals locked down in quarantine, singing on balconies, unifying their hearts in a connective song? What if I saw large communities band together in one voice to protest racism, inequality, and injustice for their fellow man? What if a group of artists band together to inspire anyone who might be feeling nervous, anxious, depressed in a massive time of uncertainty and fear? Maybe, I don't know, maybe I don't need a symbol to swoop down from the sky above. Maybe there are symbols of hope all around us. Maybe we can save ourselves. Maybe we can save each other. Because of that is what heroes do.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Randall. What an awesome tribute to Matt. Let us now please welcome Matt Stabile to accept his 2020 Pioneer Award. Congratulations, Matt.
Thank you. Thank you. So I do have a little something I prepared something so I wouldn't forget anything. So I'm going to just go ahead and read this because it's a little easier that way. Thank you to the South Florida Theater League, the community members and colleagues who nominated me for this award. I am truly humbled and honored to be recognized alongside the other amazing recipients of the 2020 Remy Awards. I would also like to thank the hundreds of artists who came together while remaining apart to give their time and talent to make OOMF 1 and 2 a success. And thank you, Randall, for agreeing to record your monologue tonight. I'm indebted to all of you and your work. Thank you to our friends and colleagues at FAU who supported our efforts, and of course to the amazing team at the lab, Cassie, Michael, Joanna, Jill, and Lou, who threw themselves fully into this crazy idea with the bravery that can only come when you have no idea what you're actually doing. We had an idea. We didn't know if it would work. We didn't know how to do it. We weren't always sure if we were allowed to do it, but we knew we had to try because people needed us to try. And so thank you to the team at the lab for being willing to try. This award truly belongs to all of us. Thank you to the people who promoted, shared, and donated to the events. You're the reason that they worked. I remember getting the first text message from a friend that money had begun to appear in their account the next day. And the feeling in that moment of all of our efforts instantly being validated just brought me to tears on my front porch and still does now. So thank you to all of you for supporting it. This is my very first theater trophy since the 7th grade. I brought my 7th grade trophy with me. So I hope you will indulge me just a little bit because there are a lot of other people that I have been waiting a very long time to thank, and I'm going to take that opportunity right now. Mr. Perez, Ms. Seward, Ms. Davis, Mr. Noble, Mr. Quiet, Mr. Randolph, Dr. Gennaro, Mr. Lima, Alejandra, Paula, Ron, Charlie Helford, Rhonda Blair, Dr. Connolly, Bill Langfelder, Matt Tomlanovich, Gretchen Smith, Conrad, Bauer, Olson, Biegler, Smoles, Wilkes, Edge, and the countless other educators, including my mom, Kathy, who helped guide me on this path to this crazy career. And thank you to the thousands of students with whom I have shared space. Those amazing young people taught me far more than I was ever able to impart to them. And now I would like to offer 2 challenges to my fellow artists this evening. First, if you have not already, seek out ways in which you can become an educator. All educators are artists. Their creations provide the tools for others to create, and all artists should strive to be educators. Your career, your work is only possible because of the many who have poured their efforts into you. Do not allow those gifts to remain yours alone. Your career, your work is the beautiful blossom on a tree that they helped to plant, water, and feed. But do not forget that the flower is there to serve the roots. Please find a way to pass those gifts to the next generation. Which brings me to my second challenge. I challenge all of you to get out of the theater business. You are not a theater maker. You are not an actor. You are not a director. You are not a playwright, designer, stage manager, technician, administrator, board member, house manager, box office workers. Those are jobs, not identities. You are a citizen. You are a human being. And your real job is to respond to the needs of your fellow citizens and human beings. So get out of the theater business. Get into the business of making this world a better place. And yes, there are times that will seem like an insurmountable task, but you can make it easier by starting with your own little corner and trusting that your work there will inspire others, will grow, and will spread. And I invite you in all ways possible to use your art and creativity as the vehicle to serve that calling. But I beg you to not confuse your occupation with your calling. Finally, thank you to my family and friends and those who share space in both of those categories. Nobody does anything alone. And I couldn't have done any of this without your belief and support throughout the years. And a special thank you to the most incredible scene partner in this play called Life, Miss Nikki Fried. As I said in my vows, it was never you and me against the world, because with a love like ours, the world is always on your side. This is true love. You think this happens every day? Each day with you is a reminder of the power of the number one most important rule: have fun. The rest will sort itself out. I love you. And on the note of having fun, and for the true fans who are out there, I made a promise, and here it is.
Here you go, babe.
There it is. Thank you. And thank you very much. It's a real honor. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, guys.
Yes. Congratulations, Matt.
Yes, the kafta.
I'm done. That's it. The tears are rolling. I've never felt more inspired.
For real. Thank you so much, Matt. That was truly. Woo! I'll say it. I said it before. I said it again. It ain't Sunday, but you preaching.
Yeah, and I will say,
Preaching.
and I'm sure Daryl will say it with me. Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.